I made some configurations upon request to make Project Rico and the VRM stuff work for Windows. It was a little bit of hassle, but I'm excited to share this with you. All right. First, okay. So you want to download the main project here. Okay, so download the zip file. It's like 23 megabytes. And what you're going to do is you are going to right click. Don't extract all. Just go show more options and go to 7-zip and go to extract here is fine, right? So you're going to use 7-zip because honestly, it's a little safer. You may or may not get some errors and you could delete this after. Okay, great. So now once you have this project folder here, right, what you want to do is go open up VS Code and go to basically just wherever you downloaded that. So in this case, it's Rico Project Patreon main. Select that and you're in. Now let's close Copilot for a second. Okay, great. So I've included some instructions in the README file. So you can go take a look here. And this is going to be a pretty comprehensive setup, but I'll walk you through it anyways. So the first thing to do is always set up your virtual environment. Now, if you don't know what a virtual environment is, or you don't know what I'm doing right now, like in VS Code, I have a couple more tutorials. Go check it out before you come back to this one, okay? So you're gonna press Control-Shift-P on your keyboard. That is P for peanuts. And you're gonna go Python create environment, venv, and then 3.10. Okay, so go ahead, click that, and make sure, okay, do not click this. Do not click this. There is a faster way to do that. Just create environment for now. So you should see this .venv file being created. Now make sure it's under the root folder, so Rico Project Patreon main, right? And then, great. So it says the following environment is selected, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. So make sure you have this folder, and once you're done that, the next step is to go create new terminal, right? And make sure you have something like this written down. So Rico Project Patreon main venv scripts activate.bat. This means that your virtual environment is activated, which is decently important. Okay, so and you confirm this by just reading this bracket.venv. Okay, make sure that's right. If that isn't, close your VS Code, reopen it, and try that again, okay, from opening the terminal. Okay, great. So now the second step is to basically install the requirements, right? So what we want to do is we want to first install UV, okay? Why install UV? It just makes it a little bit faster, and yep, it should be done, okay? So it's successfully installed, great. Now all we want to do is uv pip install requirements.txt, which is this file over here. Okay, so you're gonna run that, and then boom, like UV is just the faster option. If you were to run pip, it's gonna take a while. Now I've installed this in advance, which means it takes like 3 seconds to install. But if you don't have that, just wait a couple minutes and it'll be all installed. Okay, so the next step is to set up the client side, which means basically the VRM animations, okay? It should be pre-configured, but in case you don't have npx or npm installed, you can go here and then you can go like install npm, right? And then you can follow some instructions here, right? For example, checking your version if you have this installed. This is just, yeah. So check if things are installed. If you don't have them installed, install them, right? So you should have version numbers here. And then, just follow some instructions like Node.js, right? Like do some researching there. Ask ChatGPT, I don't know, right? So make sure you have those installed. If you have those installed, like npm installed, what you can do is you can go cd client, right, in the terminal, and then npm install 3 at pixiv. So copy paste this line here, but chances are, I think I already have this installed, so it'll be a little bit of a duplicate. Give it a second, right? So, yep, 16 packages, 0 vulnerabilities. I already have it installed. If you don't have it installed, it's fine, but it should already be installed. Okay, that's the main thing. Okay, great. So again, if you cannot run that part, it means you do not have npm or npx installed. Go ahead and install that. Okay. So if you want to use GPU support, we'll skip that. GPU support's kind of a little bit of a pain. Just get it running on CPU first, and then we'll talk. Okay, so, and then finally, the last thing you need to do is basically in the root folder. So make sure it's in this big folder over here. You're going to press new file, and then you're going to press, you're going to enter .env. Okay, and then, basically what you're going to do is you're going to copy this line and then set up your OpenAI API key. Again, if you do not know how, I have another tutorial. It's almost like this Patreon is a database full with tutorials. Okay, so go ahead, set that up. And I'm not going to show you my API key, so I'm going to cut this part out. Okay, so the next step, once you have your .env set up, is first launch the GPT-Sovitz API. If you don't know how to do that, I have another tutorial, but essentially just go to the GPT-Sovitz website and here, I'll just show you GPT-Sovitz, and then go here, and then go download integrated package here, and then once you have it, and then basically just double click this, okay? And it should launch in a hot second. Okay, character config, here. We'll just run through this, okay? Waifu name, change your waifu name. GPU acceleration, just keep it on CPU for now. Just keep this. If you have a fine-tuned model, use it, but 4.1 mini is really good. System prompt. This is the base prompt of your character. Make sure to write that correctly. AISR context. Okay, so what this one is basically when the model, so Whisper is transcribing your text. Sometimes it gets your name wrong, and your waifu's name wrong. Okay, so this is just to help. You can just enter the following is a conversation between your name and waifu name. Okay, so Sovitz ping config, text language, prompt language, and then, okay, so make sure this reference audio path is correct. And where you change that is you go to character file, main sample. Okay, and then you can right click, copy path. And where did my config file go? Here it is. Okay, and then paste that here. Okay, make sure that this is correct. Okay, the prompt text is basically what it's saying here. So
this is a sample voice for you to just get started with because it sounds kind of cute, but just make sure this doesn't have long silences.
Yeah, okay, so this is just one to get you started with, okay? Listen carefully, okay? This is the part where it gets a little bit complicated, but it's fine, okay? Okay, so once you are here, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna type in cd server, okay? So now you are in the server folder. You are here, okay? And what you're gonna do is you are gonna type in python server.py. This launches our server, which communicates the server side, so the backend code, to the front end code, which is moving the avatar. Okay. Next, you're gonna open a new terminal, or you can press the split terminal button. Okay, right here. Okay, this button here. Go click that. Okay. So this should be a new terminal, and once again, it should be in the root folder. Okay. So you're gonna now go into CD client, right, which is this folder, and then you're in this folder, and then you press, you type in npx vite, so VITE, and then just press enter. Okay, so basically what that does is you have this localhost. You can launch it, and then boom, it's Rico, and she should be just, idling around. Okay. Now, if you don't see this for some reason, again, right? Install npm, install npx, go to ChatGPT, find some help. I don't mean it like that. Okay. So once you've finished configuring your config file, basically, what you can do is you can just refresh the browser. Again, interact with it just a little bit. Just make sure the audio plays, and then what you can do is you can go terminal, new terminal, and then you can go, okay, so go server, no, main chat.py, and then just run in dedicated terminal, right? And okay, it should start. So I'm gonna pull this one to the side and we should be good. Okay, so say hello.
Oh, wow. Senpai, what an original greeting. Hello. How dazzlingly creative of you. Still, hello back, Atcha. What's next on the agenda? Or are we just gonna keep reminiscing about this thrilling exchange?
Okay, so that's pretty much how you set it up. Okay, great. Have fun with it. But in all seriousness, right? If you see here, you should be able to see what the user and what the LLM says. And then on top of that, one more thing. There's just one more thing. If your audio, for some reason, like the lip movement is not quite right, you'll have to change it in client and then go to audiomanager.js. And then right here. So amp scale, right? If the mouth is too wide, configure settings here. Or if it's not wide enough, also configure it here. So right now I have it at 1. If your audio is quiet, make sure to bump that one up. Okay? So that's pretty much it. Okay. Have fun with the code.